Ladies and gentlemen, this bout scheduled for 4 3-minute rounds in the middleweight division. This bout is sanctioned by the British Boxing Board of Control, the timekeeper at the bell, Brett Bowles, and the third man inside the ring in charge of the action, referee Lee Every. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner. He is wearing the white and purple. His official weight of 156 pounds and 6 ounces. Hailing from Romford, London, United Kingdom, Carl PAEVIE. And his opponent across the ring, he is wearing the white and purple. His official weight of 157 pounds and 4 ounces. He is currently undefeated with 3 wins. Hailing from Portsmouth, United Kingdom, HARLEY HODGETTS.
Okay, lads, when I say stop, you stop boxing. When I say break, take a step back. Keep your hands up, protect yourself at all times. Good luck to you both. Good luck.
Good evening, everyone that's tuned in for another action-packed night of boxing put together by Black Box Global. I'm Dwayne Hotshot Sinclair, joined by Kevin Gilpin, 2-time national cruiserweight champion in the amateurs. Okay, we've got HODGETTS, who's not been out for quite a while. About this time last year was his last bout. Probably shaking off a bit of ring rust.
He's come out looking warm. His first 2 bouts was in Italy, but here he is debuting in the UK, looking ready, got sensational support.
Okay.
You can see the focus. He's got a message that he wants to send clear, and I'm liking his aggression.
I would like to see him use the jab a little bit more, get his timing up. Get that chin down a bit and just get to work. Probably a little bit eager since he's been out the ring for a little while, but I think he'll settle down as the fight goes on.
Absolutely, scheduled for 4 rounds. He wants to pace himself, but he definitely wants to be effective in his approach to dismantling his opponent.
That's the thing, when you've been out for a while, is you want to make that statement that you may be gone, but you don't want to be forgotten.
I'm liking that looping right hand to the body. I think that shot's going to pay dividends with time to come.
You see, his feet are a little bit wide. It's making him fall slightly short, making him lean in a bit. If he closes the base a little bit, then that pushing through with that right hand will be a bit more effective.
PAEVIE's looking focused. He's looking focused, and I see him throw a nice uppercut, which just grazed the chin of HODGETTS. So he's got to stay focused in there, because he's in against a diligent opponent.
Yeah, I'd like to see HODGETTS box his way in a little bit more. He's just leaping in with the 1 or 2 shots. It's going to be it could be to his demise if PAEVIE is able to time it as he comes in. He needs to use that jab a little bit more to unsettle. Because right now, as you know, we need a little bit of feints. What's going to happen is he understands that every time he moves, he's going to throw a shot. So throw a few feints, get that jab working up and down with his movements.
I totally agree. Boxers tend to neglect the feints, but it's one of the most effective things that you can be doing to help you carry out your execution. There was a solid right hand on the chin of PAEVIE, but was able to spin HODGETTS round and claim the center of the ring.
Very good counter there from HODGETTS. Only thing I'm noticing is he's stepping in a little bit with the rights, bringing that right foot forward that smothers his work.
And there's a lovely counter again from PAEVIE, which is sending out a big message that you're not going to hit me without something coming back.
Yeah, that's his. HODGETTS' chin was just a little bit in the air. He just tucks his chin in a bit more, because that was a bit better success towards the end with that right hand. He had his position and his base was correct. Timing and disguising that shot that he wants to land. You can see he wants to land that right hand. If he disguises it a little bit more, be more successful.
can see both boxers have a bit of respect for each other.
There we go, that right hand, it seemed like his trainers had a little talk with him about smothering his work after that right hand. That first right hand he threw was decently timed.
And HODGETTS, I like his aggression, because even on the inside, he's hitting that body. He's not trying to be dormant, he's trying to let his shots go. He's trying to attack the body when they're in close. HODGETTS seem like the stronger man. See PAEVIE thinking about what he's doing, and it seems as though HODGETTS have been able to earn the respect of PAEVIE quite well.
That's it, nice count. He needs to get that chin down. That's lovely uppercut. It would be good if he did. He was in range properly. They could throw with a follow up with a second shot. As you see right there, I would have preferred if he to just pull out the jab a little bit, keep him thinking rather than just going with that looping right hand straight away.
PAEVIE is doing a little bit with the feints, but it's just not effective enough. It's not jolting that, so it's not causing any reactions. And the whole point of a feint is to get your opponent to react. But unfortunately, his feints aren't getting that effect at the moment.
Yeah, simply because there's not much behind his shots at this time. So it's got the point where HODGETTS, he doesn't mind what he throws at this time. As you can see, he's pouring out his shots. There's nothing really behind those two shots he threw to the body.
HODGETTS is getting good feedback from the crowd because he's showing his explosiveness, and I can see his corner is celebrating his explosiveness when he lets it go.
Good shot, good shot. Lovely uppercut from HODGETTS. See, they seem like they like to work on the inside. I don't know if it's a bit of my own boxing style that's rubbing off on my comments, but I prefer him to box his way in before he leaps in and smothers his work.
But what I have to say about that, when he's on the inside, at least he's working. Some boxers get there and stop, but when HODGETTS is there, he's looking for the opportunity. There's a looping right hand to the chin of PAEVIE, and he's following up on it.
HODGETTS watching himself on the screen, admiring his work.
I could see he still wants to make a statement, even though there's under 10 seconds left in the round. It looks as though he wants to land something. Let's see if he's going to go for it. Excellent round. Totally agree, and because of that, HODGETTS is coming in and out as he pleases. Started the third round. Both boxers are looking warm now. That's a nice left hook. That's what I like about HODGETTS. When he's in there, he's working. Even if his opponent's trying to tie him up, he's letting his hands go.
Lovely jab there. This is what I've been looking for throughout the bout.
You could see that he's trying to set something up.
He's just telegraphing his shots a little bit too much. Behind that nice sharp jab he displayed earlier, if he just to throw that backhand just as sharp, then it'll be more successful.
HODGETTS showing his aggression in his white and purple shorts. I see him punching the sweat off of PAEVIE. People at ringside are leaning back to avoid the sweat that's flying off of his forehead.
When they get tied up, if HODGETTS just takes half a step back so we can land
Beautiful
shots.
Uppercut by
just as I was going to say, land them shots up the middle, bring up the uppercut. He just done exactly that.
I think HODGETTS is finding his rhythm here. You can see that he's walking the left hook, he's working.
He take half a step back there and he can let his hands go from that point.
All this success that he's getting is making him grow in confidence. There we go again, another looping right to the head. Another right to the rib cage. of PAEVIE. It's not looking good.
Keep it tidy, lads, come on.
Referee shouting to keep it tidy.
There we go. See, he just stepped in. He had great success with those 2 shots and he smothered his work, stepped in, although PAEVIE didn't give anything for him to get that close to hold. If he just took that, kept there where he was and took that half a step back, he would have landed some successful shots from that point.
You know, you can see the aggressiveness in HODGETTS, and I'm not at all surprised because he trains down by the Ashford boxing gym, and you could see if you follow this man on Instagram, he is constantly training, constantly sparring, constantly putting in that work. So the aggression does not surprise me. I see him closing down the distance between him and his man.
That's it, stalking him. Just pop that jab out. Here we go. Nice feint. But now PAEVIE's used to that overhand right, so he needs to disguise that shot that he wants to land, and he'll get some more success.
I think we need more volume from PAEVIE. I'm not sure how much shots he's thrown this round, but I can tell you that it's not enough. We're going into round 4, last and final round. Let's see who wants it. HODGETTS is already looking like the dominant boxer. He's still got PAEVIE on the back foot. A few seconds in and PAEVIE's back's against the ropes.
It's a bit of work from HODGETTS. He's got his hands up and he's waiting for that counter rather than posturing, because of what was happening with the posturing, PAEVIE reluctant to move. Reluctant to take the shot. PAEVIE on the back foot. HODGETTS still killing him. I would like to see some work with the jab, just to keep him thinking. Keep him thinking, land those throw through feints and then land them shots that he wants to land. Is just a little bit too eager.
And I can imagine the pressure that he's under. This is his first bout here in the UK. He's got family and friends that's come out to support him, so the pressure would be there. He's an interesting lad, HODGETTS. Very interesting lad. He's a family man, but as you can see, he's got that spiteful glare in his eye. He's letting.
That was a good combination there. Positioning was perfect.
Exceptional volume. He's letting his hands go.
So from this point, ref took the words out of my mouth. I was going to say they need to keep working from that point.
That looping right hand, I knew this would come into play later on in the round, in the bout, and you can see it happening right now. I think HODGETTS fancies his work because he keeps looking over at the screen, admiring what he's doing. I'd like to see him stay more focused and be more spiteful. Let's see if he's going to use a feint. And
see, HODGETTS is waiting a little bit too long. Perfect feints there, but he just waited a bit too long. Needs to feint and throw straight away.
That looping right, he's been throwing that from the start. Let's see if he'll manage to land it.
Waiting a little bit too long there.
I would like to see him throw some punches from PAEVIE. I'm not seeing enough punches from him, man.
I think PAEVIE, he's now in a survival mode. I think he understands that it's going to be hard to break HODGETTS' confidence at this point. From now, I'd like to see him just pop the jab. Just keep him thinking. Pop the jab. Pop a nice, sharp, spiteful jab from there.
It's the last 10 seconds. Let's see if there'll be some explosiveness from HODGETTS. I knew he's going to try end with some aggression.
Good opening bout for this evening. Good opening bout. I think it's clear HODGETTS has got the win on that.
Yeah, HODGETTS definitely came to win.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds of boxing, we go to the referee scorecard. Referee Lee Everett scores the bout 39-37. And your winner, HARLEY HODGETTS.
Okay.
could see his supporters making noise and cheering him on.
I think that's possibly the first round where they drew. They're feeling each other out.
Harley HODGETTS.
PAEVIE could have came in a bit more warm. He seemed to have been dry, but excellent from both men.
Congratulations on your win, Harley. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling amazing. I've been out for over a year now, so it's good to finally shake off the ring rust and be back in the ring.
In terms of obviously, you know, it being your bout after a year, what does it feel like making that ring walk entrance? You know, does it feel like, okay, I need to shake some of this rust off, or are you just itching to go?
Yeah, to be honest, the last few weeks I've had a lot of nervous energy. Like I said, it's been over a year. I turned 28 yesterday, so I couldn't celebrate my birthday. So nice to get out here, get a win, and now I can celebrate properly.
Dwayne, obviously, you know, you're a boxer yourself. How does it feel when you're in camp in the middle of birthdays?
Well, that's it. It's just where the discipline shows, isn't it? And as Lee just said, you just want to get it out of the way so that you can celebrate properly. So it's a bit of motivation to do well in the bout. So, and as Lee said, I saw he mentioned not boxing for a year. And I was saying on the commentary, you could notice it shaking off the ring rust. You can see the difference in the second and third round. You can see where you found your rhythm. So
that was it. After the first round, I felt a bit sluggish, and then I finally got into my groove a little bit. This camp ain't gone the smoothest. I've been working away from home, so I haven't actually been in my home gym. So I've still been managing to get training in where I can. Not ideal, but to go out and win, that's the main thing.
Well, now that you're back in the ring, we hope to see much more of you. Congratulations again on your win.
Thank you very much. Cheers to everyone that's coming.